Welcome once again, dear friends, to another chapter in our journeys of the heart and mind. We continue exploring Europe's most timeless corners, those places where the land seems to whisper stories of centuries past. Today we venture to a land where ancient stones whisper stories of saints and warriors, where cliffs rise defiantly from restless seas, and where every winding road reveals landscapes that seem borrowed from dreams themselves. Ireland, the Emerald Isle, holds secrets beyond its famous postcard scenes. Together, we'll discover extraordinary places where the crowds fade away, where nature's grandeur meets human history in the most unexpected ways. These are the hidden jewels of Ireland's wild edges, waiting to share their beauty and their peace with those patient enough to seek them out. So settle in comfortably. Let the world outside fall quiet for a while. Our journey begins. Our first destination carries us to County Wicklow's heart, where two dark lakes cradle the remains of a 6th century monastic city. Glendalough, its very name means Valley of Two Lakes, was founded by St. Kevin, who sought solitude among these forested slopes. The round tower still stands, 30 meters of perfectly stacked stone, reaching skyward like a prayer made solid. For over 1,000 years, it has watched over this sacred valley, a beacon for pilgrims and seekers of peace. The stone churches, worn smooth by weather and time, nestle among ancient oaks and mountain ash. When morning mist rolls down from the surrounding peaks, you can almost hear the chanting of monks who once called this sanctuary home. The water itself possesses a particular stillness, black and mirror smooth, reflecting the ever-changing Irish sky. This place has a different sense of time, where the weight of daily concerns seems to lift from weary shoulders. As we leave this tranquil valley behind, our path carries us southward toward the coast, where another chapter of Ireland's story awaits, one written in salt spray and farewells. Cobh, the harbor of departures. We arrive now in Cobh, the jewel of Cork Harbor, where colorful houses climb steep hillsides like a cascade of memories. This vibrant port, once known as Queenstown, was the final departure point for the ill-fated Titanic in 1912. Behind them rises the magnificent Cathedral of St. Colman, its Gothic spire, a landmark for generations of sailors and travelers. However, Cobh's beauty carries a bittersweet weight. This was the last view of Ireland for over 2.5 million emigrants who left these shores in search of new lives across the Atlantic. The very pier where the Titanic made her final stop still stands, a place Americans might recognize as where their own Irish ancestors last touched the old country's soil. Stand here quietly, and you can almost feel the echo of those farewells, the hope mixed with heartache. The harbor's vast expanse reflects centuries of dreams set sail, some fulfilled, others lost to the deep. Yet there's comfort in remembering, in honoring those who made such complex journeys, whose courage flows in the veins of their descendants today. From this harbor of memory, we turn our compass toward the rugged southwest, where the land grows wilder and the modern world begins to fall away. Beara Peninsula, the forgotten coast. The Beara Peninsula stretches like a gnarled finger into the Atlantic, often overlooked in favor of its more famous neighbor, the Ring of Kerry. But therein lies its gift, the blessing of solitude. Here, narrow roads wind through landscapes painted in every shade of green and gold, past stone circles older than the pyramids and ruins of copper mines worked since the Bronze Age. The Cobh Mountains rise inland, their peaks often wrapped in shifting veils of cloud and sunlight. At the peninsula's tip, a cable car swings gently across to Dursey Island, one of Ireland's last outposts before the vast ocean. The journey itself becomes meditation, suspended between sea and sky, moving at nature's own unhurried pace. On clear days, the distant peaks of Kerry shimmer across the water, while seabirds wheel and call in the salt, fresh air. This is Ireland at its most fundamental: stone, water, wind, and the profound peace that arises from wild, empty spaces. Our journey now takes us northward along the coast, where the landscape transforms entirely, revealing one of nature's most unusual masterpieces. The Burren National Park, stone sanctuary of silence. The Burren National Park, situated in County Clare, presents a truly unique geological marvel. A vast glacial-era karst landscape often described as resembling the lunar surface. Here, around Malin Mountain, the very bones of the earth lie exposed beneath enormous skies. This folded mountain rises not in a sharp peak, but as a massive twist of limestone, a geological marvel shaped by forces beyond human comprehension. Walking the trails that wind around its base, you traverse what feels like the surface of another world entirely. But perhaps most mysterious are the turlows, seasonal lakes that appear and disappear like magic. In winter, water rises from underground rivers beneath the limestone, filling depressions with dark, still pools. Come summer, the water vanishes back into the earth, leaving behind meadows of green grass or bone-white stone. This phenomenon is almost unique to this location on Earth. The silence here is profound, broken only by wind, birdsong, and the crunch of your own footsteps on stone that has witnessed 10,000 years of Irish skies. This beauty arises not from softness, but from endurance and unexpected grace. Leaving the stone sanctuary behind, we journey northeast into Sligo, where a mountain rises with the presence of legend itself. Benbulbin Mountain, the poet's table. Benbulbin dominates the Sligo landscape like a table set by giants. Its flat top and deeply grooved flanks unmistakable from any angle. Ice Age glaciers carved these dramatic features, creating one of Ireland's most distinctive silhouettes. This impressive mountain is deeply associated with William Butler Yeats, who found great inspiration in its presence. His final poem, Under Benbulbin, is inscribed on his gravestone nearby. But Benbulbin belonged to myth long before it inspired poetry. The mountain's summit, they said, was a doorway to the other world, where fairy folk held court beyond mortal reach. Walk the quiet forest trails at its base, and you'll understand why such stories took root here. Benbulbin offers a blend of natural grandeur and deep cultural resonance, inspiring quiet contemplation on enduring legends and the passage of time. Our path now leads us into Donegal, where Ireland's northwest coast reveals its most dramatic secrets. Slieve League, where earth meets sky. We stand now before Slieve League, the true monarch of Ireland's coastal cliffs. At 601 meters, these precipices soar nearly 3 times higher than their famous cousin at Moher, yet remain known only to those willing to venture beyond the well-worn tourist trails. The cliffs plunge into the Atlantic in ribbons of rust, gold, and silver-gray quartzite that shimmer and shift with changing light. Far below, waves that have traveled unbroken across thousands of miles of ocean finally meet their end in thunderous explosions of white foam. ancient pilgrims walked these heights in devotion. During the World War II, enormous letters spelling Ayr were laid in white stone on these slopes, guiding Allied pilots and marking Ireland's neutrality. This place humbles and exalts in equal measure, making you feel both small beneath the vast sky and uplifted by the sublime beauty. Following the coastline further north, we discover a peninsula where land and sea engage in their most intimate conversation. Horn Head, the windswept peninsula. Horn Head extends into the Northern Ocean like a sentinel keeping eternal watch. Unlike grander destinations, this peninsula offers its gifts quietly to those who drive the narrow loop road that encircles it. Napoleonic watchtowers and World War II lookout posts bear witness to centuries of strategic importance when this remote headland served as Ireland's eyes upon the Atlantic. In summer, the cliff faces come alive with seabirds, puffins, guillemots, and razorbills nesting in their thousands, filling the air with cries and motion. But a true gift here is space itself. The luxury of stopping along an empty road, stepping out into wind that tastes of salt and distance, and simply being present in this meeting place of elements. Turning inland briefly, we climb to an ancient seat of power overlooking all we've traversed. Grianán of Aileach, the Sun Palace. Perched atop Grianán Hill, the stone ring fort of Grianán of Aileach commands a view that encompasses 2 great sea lofts and 5 counties. Its name means sunny place, and on clear days you understand why ancient kings chose this throne from which to survey their realm. The circular stone walls, reconstructed in Victorian times, but standing on foundations laid 15 centuries ago, rise in tiers like a crown of gray stone. From the ramparts, the world spreads out in all directions, water glinting in the distance, patchwork fields stretching toward mountains, clouds casting moving shadows across the land. Here ruled the Northern Uí dynasty, high kings of Ireland, who looked out from these very walls across their domain. The wind that buffets you today carried their voices, their music, and their dreams of power and permanence. Though kingdoms rise and fall, this place endures, a testament to human ambition and the enduring beauty of this northern landscape. One final push northward brings us to the very edge, Ireland's ultimate boundary with the vast Atlantic. Malin Head, the island's crown. Malin Head marks Ireland's northernmost point, the final fragment of land before thousands of miles of open ocean rolling toward the Arctic. The landscape here strips away all softness. Rock, sea, and sky meet in elemental simplicity. Waves born in distant storms crash against ancient stone. Wind, constant, powerful, cleansing, sweeps across headlands where even grass grows low and tough. History has also layered itself here. Signal towers from the Napoleonic era still stand sentinel. Stone letters spelling Ear 80 guided World War II pilots through neutral skies. More recently, these otherworldly rocks stood in for an alien planet in Star Wars, drawing a new generation of pilgrims to this remote edge. But come for the land itself, for the raw power and terrible beauty of nature unchanged by human hands. Come for the clarity that wild places bring to cluttered minds, feel both minor and significant at the same time. As every journey must, ours turns homeward now. But one final treasure awaits on our path back to the everyday world. Carlingford, the medieval haven. Our circle completes itself in Carlingford, a medieval jewel nestled between the mountains and the sea, along the border where the Republic meets Northern Ireland. After the wind-scoured heights of the far north, this sheltered harbor town offers gentle repose. Stone walls and fortified towers recall Norman times when this was a thriving port town. King John's Castle looms over the waterfront, its weathered stones bearing witness to centuries of trade and conflict. Through narrow streets lined with colorful shop fronts, you can almost hear the echo of medieval merchants and Viking traders who made this fjord-like inlet, a crossroads of culture. The waters here are famous for oysters, celebrated for their sweetness. A fitting metaphor, perhaps, for this place where history's harsher edges have softened into charm. Across the lough, the mountains of Mourne rise in purple and gray, reminding us that beauty and wonder lie in every direction in this remarkable land. Here we rest, carrying memories of cliffs and castles, stones and stories, wind and water, the gift that Ireland's hidden places have shared with us. And so our journey through Ireland's secret heart comes to a gentle close. We've walked where pilgrims walked, stood where kings stood, and gazed upon vistas that have stirred human souls for thousands of years. Perhaps you've traveled these roads before in younger days, or circumstances have kept these shores beyond your reach. But through our shared journey today, I hope you felt the wind on those cliff tops, sensed the stillness in ancient valleys, and touched, if only in imagination, the deep peace that such places offer. If this peaceful journey has touched your heart, please like this video and subscribe to our channel to join us as we continue to explore Europe's most healing and beautiful spots. And in the comments below, I'd love to hear about your own memories of Ireland, or the places you dream of visiting when the time is right. Until our next journey together, may you carry with you Ireland's ancient blessing. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back, and may the sun shine warm upon your face. Thank you for traveling with us. May the lasting serenity of Ireland's timeless places stay with you wherever you are.